Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from the coffee bar here at JJ and Bev's place. I wanted to give you guys another little quick tour for tonight's evening chat. And I know a lot of you had a lot of compliments to make about the remodel that they were able to do here. They've done on multiple homes. These guys are experts. And they've done a great job. So I thought I would show you again the refrigerators in the back. A lot of you complimented that. You like to know where they got it. It's a, I think it's an LG. Yes, very nice refrigerator actually, and the appliances. But let me just turn the camera around and we'll give you another little quick tour and then I'll talk to you guys, okay? So who can forget the famous coffee bar? This is Sarasota Tim's favorite part of the house because who doesn't love coffee more than I do? So every morning when I come out, it's already made. They've got this great fancy coffee maker here. It's a Braun. They've got another one here that grinds the beans. There's all kinds of coffees below here and different things. We got our Juju beans. We got on these from out at Bullhead City at the, what's it called? The, oh, what's that coffee place I love so much out there? I'll think of it in a second. But this is just a beautiful, it was a pantry at one time, and they did it, the Human Bean, B-E-A-N. And they put a couple of these on the top of your coffee when they give you one. But it's all set with a timer. It'll be out here in the morning for me, even before I get up. And I'll come out here, I'll grab one of these nice, beautiful ceramic cups that make it taste so good. To have the best cup of coffee I ever drink in my life. And then you got a nice, beautiful stainless microwave here, the lighting. I mean, it's just everything they've done. All the little details are so nice. And it's a coffee bar. I mean, it's just what it is. It's great. But yeah, this is, I never notice it much because, I'm a simple guy, but that is an amazing refrigerator, isn't it? LG, baby. It's got the crushed ice, the cubed ice, got everything you want. Freezers, front doors, back doors. It's a 2-bedroom in there. And he's got that Seal-O-Matic, to save your food. Another matching LG stainless, beautiful stove and oven. It's huge. Put the biggest turkey you want in there. So, quick story, kind of funny. Look at this toaster, convection oven. Here's my bananas. Organic, by the way. They're getting ripe. I better hurry up and eat them. I was having one of my avocados today with my new Mediterranean diet. So I started going through all the drawers. I'm trying to find, a knife, just a small steak knife. And I pulled every drawer in the house until I finally opened this drawer. And what I found was, first of all, the stippling on these, the hardware, these are all soft close. I opened them before. I said, whoa, I could build a house. Look at that. If you can't find it, they don't make it. Look at all that. What's that drawer? Soft close. Isn't that nice? So they have a beautiful home here. And he said, it's no problem to show you guys. I'm really proud of it. They're proud of it. Look at this arched. It's just nice. The more you look, the more you find. And of course, the center island kitchen here with the granite, marble, granite probably. I don't know the difference. Just nice. It's one of the best rooms, like in any home, is the kitchen where everybody likes to gather and meet. We've shared a couple of very nice meals over here at the dining table. We sit there and eat at the table like you're supposed to and enjoying conversation. Today, JJ and I had to sit there no less than 3 hours. Yeah, I'll get into that later on evening chat and tell you about how we didn't do much today. We just kind of hung out. Now this is just for looks, of course. This is the fancy living room, the front door. And you saw the theater room last night that they've turned from the TV over there to over here now, the beautiful 75. He wants a bigger one, he says. They have the same light fixture and fan, which I think is kind of cool. I've never seen one of these before. There's one in the bedroom. So they have a very good taste in their decorative style. And then these chairs are just amazing. Look at his and hers, power recliners. They each got their own table there with their pads, their computers. I mean, they're just set. Nice big area rug here. And Kaylee, their little Yorkie, is right there. So let's go on back here to my room, and we'll have a little bit more of a chat. I'll turn all these lights out. I just wanted to show you guys again. What an amazing, we spared Bev tonight. She was more than happy to get in here and rattle some pots and pans and cook for JJ and I, but I said, let's go, what do you want to eat? And I never expected to say Greek food or Chinese food. I haven't been in a long time. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me tell you, this Chinese place we went to, if you leave there hungry, it's your own fault. We had to bring home almost half of it. They give you so much. They had some of that hot tea and everything. I just drank some water, and I got regular chicken, not fried. I like the sweet and sour pork and sweet and sour chicken, but I had regular, what do you call it? Wok chicken with vegetables tonight. And the broccoli, the snow peas, the carrots. It was just really good. There was some gravy in there, probably some MSG, maybe something I probably didn't need to eat, but we were just splurging. So anyway, it was a great night. Let me take you back here in the bedroom now. And I did my eye drops and took my Stalin pills. That's what I call them now, my statin. I took my Stalin pills and my, whatever you call it, those pills that keep you from the muscles cramping. What? Well, at least I did make the bed. But she did my laundry for me, and I just kind of laid everything out. And let me tell you, she's got one good washer and dryer. Everything came out completely wrinkle-free. And I brought my laundry in the basket there. So I just need to kind of fold everything up. I got some hangers and move my stuff over. This is that new shirt I bought that came out perfect. I didn't expect anything less because it's one of these, I think it's 8-pound test line. It's not going to wrinkle. It's all polyester. Some Walmart shirt. There's the man. And if that offends you, I'm sorry. But these are my new Wrangler shorts I told you I bought. They get that big Wrangler band in there. All the cargo pockets with the zippers on them, not the flippity-floppity pockets. I like these. And it's a dry fit, kind of a polyester material, not cotton. All right, let's turn the camera around here and chat for a few more minutes. So you can see I got one of these fan fixtures. It's a different style than the one back in their TV room. But I've never seen anything like that. I didn't even know it was a fan, but it is. And a very cool looking light. Look at that thing up close. Pretty neat. Of course, I got the big, I don't know, 55 or 60 LG in here too, of which I've never used. Look, it's 9 o'clock already. Time for my bed. This bed, speaking of beds, this is a low platform, modern, the whole mattress and everything, plus a topper, is memory foam. This is definitely a very, very comfortable bed for sure. Let me put you right here. Well, the lamp is kind of going to be... Hang on, don't give up on me. Here we go. If I don't make a mess and break something. There we go. Tilt you up a little bit. All right. Oh, I mean, when we got back from Chinese tonight, I couldn't wait to hit the showers. I haven't felt that full in a long time. I can eat Baker tacos and have 6 or 8 of them, and those usually fill me up pretty good and not feel that full. For whatever reason, it was very, very filling. And what did we talk about today? What did we do today? Well, guess what? It amounted to a big goose egg. We literally enjoyed ourselves sitting here in the house and talking. I played golf yesterday, and tilt you a little bit more up. There we go. Played some golf yesterday, and we ran around, went over to Walmart, rode in the golf cart once, and you know, that was about it. It was fun. And today we woke up. Oh, here's why. Remember me sharing with you guys yesterday, it might have been, that I was told I looked sad or depressed or down. And I told you I didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning the day before I came here. And then I got up real early and had coffee and then drove up here. And then yesterday I played golf, and then we sat in there in the living room last night. And I know we're going to do it again today, because that's just what you do when you haven't seen each other in a while and you want to just kind of, I live alone, and, I'm not talking to anybody that much. And so it was good so we stayed up till, it was 1:30. Yeah. Bev goes to bed early. She's got her TV back there. She crashes out. She goes back there and watches her stuff. And JJ and I are in the 2 recliners out there just kind of watching some YouTube shorts and videos. He's got a channel. We watch a lot of his music videos and stuff. And if you haven't checked it out, it's called Crushing It. And yeah, but it's pretty cool. And we were talking about going and shooting and things like that today. And what did we do? Nothing. Nothing until tonight. We went to Chinese. And so I was going to leave in the morning or sometime tomorrow. I didn't have to leave early. I'm not going to do that. But, I was planning on bouncing tomorrow. And he invited me tomorrow and said, if you want to go and shoot, there's an outdoor place that he's been wanting to go to. Now, I've been shooting a lot. And he hasn't gone except with me in Arizona. And when I came up here to visit last time, to a place that he's kind of a member of, or he gets some kind of a deal because he bought something there, a gun there or something like that. And, but he wants to shoot outside, and I'm more than happy to oblige him. So we're gonna hang out tomorrow for a little while before I head back to Sarasota. And who knows? I mean, they got somewhere to be Tuesday, so I want to wear out my welcome, but who knows? I could even stay tomorrow night too if I wanted to. I know I'm welcome, but most likely I'll go home. We'll see. But we're going to go shooting tomorrow, so we'll get you some videos about that. But I know what we're going to do tonight. And I mean, last night we just sat up forever. And what time did we get up this morning? We're not a couple of sleepy heads. We don't get up at 10 or noon. We're up at the crack having coffee. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. So I'll try to get a reasonable night's sleep tonight, and then we'll go and shoot tomorrow. I wouldn't even mind playing 9 holes of golf again. I mean, what else have I got to do but to live? And that's exactly what I want to do. What am I in a rush to do? To get home for nothing? To do whatever I want to do there? So enjoy your friendship, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your life. You get one. Make it a good one. So what else? I got all my clothes here. And, oh, we did put, look at this. He put this on my shirt for me. I have it on my other one, but we didn't add that. We didn't have the label or something like that. And he had told me, to bring this shirt with me. I didn't think I did, but it was in my dirty clothes that Bev washed, and it didn't have the Crush It on the back. My other one does. So we got it on there. So this is my uniform when I'm out videoing or something like that. Got to advertise, right? So I read the comments tonight regarding the dinner and yesterday's comments and everything. And while I normally make, 10, 15 videos a day, I realize that a lot of you are like, wait, what happened to this guy? Why isn't he putting up some videos? Believe me, I'll be wearing you out again very soon. That's my life. That's what I do. But sometimes I just get into a mood where I'm chilling up here. And today the conversation, I won't go into what we talked about. Some personal, some that's not personal or anything, but storytelling. And he is 70, 71. He's a few years older than me. And he's had a very interesting life. And he shared a lot with me today that was very cool, about some of the things that him and Bev have done, and the ups and downs and the peaks and the valleys. And, we were talking about real estate and the villages area here and outside the villages, and living in a house versus a camper, and the cars and the trucks that I purchased, and the cars and trucks. Well, I don't know how many trucks he's had, but the cars he's had, and we're talking about old cars. I mean, we kind of hit on everything. And a lot of it was educational, eye-opening, and giving me kind of pause for the pause. Pause for the cause. I'll get it right. And some things in the, maybe not in tomorrow, but in the very near future need to be contemplated and, need to be considered about life. While nobody's promised tomorrow, it really is good to at least attempt to have some sort of a game plan, God willing, that, you direct your life in a direction that best suits you. Now, I'm not saying that what I'm thinking about doing is what the pattern is, what the blueprint is what I meant to say. It is not a blueprint. It's just, okay, this is your life, this is your age, this is what you like to do, this is your status. This could be an idea. You say, what are you talking about? You're talking in circles here. I know it. They'll all come to fruition and in videos in the future as things happen or not happen. Can't believe a damn thing I say. You know that. So regarding the, and I hate to always talk about my eyes and now my heart and my skin and my different health issues, but I don't know about that test that I had done that it's off the charts regarding my calcium number of 1,578,000 or something like that. It's just, how can I feel so good or not have, shortness of breath or tightening or anything? I mean, let me get some wood. Let me knock on it right now. Because it seemed like those numbers would go with someone that isn't, feeling well or has some kind of symptoms or something. And while I'm definitely not feeling like I did 5-10 years ago, getting up, squatting down, things like that, I'm doing pretty good. And these numbers are just like very concerning to me because what does it mean? I'll tell you what it's going to mean is when I go to that cardiologist on whatever it is next week, I've got an appointment. And he, the expert, will go further in the testing and looking and seeing, dyes or stress tests or some more x-rays, some kind of unequivocal proof that there is a reason of some plaque and some clogging and all this kind of stuff that I really need to be worried about. Because even some of you have mentioned in the comments that these tests and these calcium scores don't always represent everything. And of course I know. I can hear my ears blowing off right now from Jim Bauer and others that promote the carnivore diet, that tell me about all of these things can be reversed by eating only meat and things like that. Well, folks, I've done it all. I was just telling JJ and Bev tonight at dinner. I did the Atkins diet once years ago, and I really stuck with it. It's nothing more than carnivore. I ate meat, and I lost 30 pounds. Of course, I've gained it back because it's a lifestyle. You have to eat a diet that is something you can stick with. So the Mediterranean diet that I've been studying, that just excludes red meat, but not completely, and eggs, but not completely, and other things, but stick with plant-based foods and, fruits and vegetables and things with a lot of color, chicken, fish. I don't know if pork's on there or not, but probably, except for the red meat. And that all sounds pretty good to me. I mean, it sounds like I can eat really what I enjoy, and there's quite a variety there, including bananas, which I haven't had in a long time. I love bananas and the avocados. So we're gonna roll this way for a while, and we're gonna see if taking the Stalin pill, if that's gonna help lower the cholesterol and the diet. And exercise, I can always kick it up more, but I'm not a slacker there. That's one thing I've been consistent with my entire life. Oh yes, there's days I don't go and days I don't walk, but I consistently get, my 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day. So, but I am a lot more cognizant since I've been hearing about these, and I am living proof. I am living proof, since you've been watching me on YouTube, that when I tell you that, as you get older from 62 and how exponentially your health, you're like a roller coaster, and then you come over the peak and you're going down. Your mental faculties, your gizzards, your eyes, diabetes, knees, hips, arthritis, all of these different things, strokes, heart disease, cancers, skin cancers, from being in the sun all your life. All of these things can start to appear. And look I'm not plagued with everything, but I have been busy lately, more in my life than I ever have, with, going to a dermatologist, working on getting this eyeball to get the pressure down. It's not going to fix the vision. And I see pretty darn good, actually. Don't feel sorry that I'm blind. I mean, I kind of am. But, it is what it is. I don't wear glasses just to read. And then now, this is the most concerning of all, is the calcium score and this, plaque buildup. And I know I must have it. Did I ever tell you the story? I went to the dentist. To save money, I went to a college, and it had kids working there. They were learning to be dentists, but they had a doctor that overlooked each step they went. Don't ever do it, by the way, because it takes forever to do a simple thing. You got to come back multiple visits, because it's all about them getting their education. So if you're in a hurry for something, just go throw down, because I wouldn't do it again. But I did go twice for two different things. And so finally they wanted to take an x-ray, and they had, instead of that thing that comes in real close to you, and you bite down on something and they run around the corner and you hear a little zap and it takes an x-ray. This one, you sit there and you put on this lead vest, and it's a panoramic. It goes all the way around like this. And they took an x-ray of my whole, jaw, but it got my neck in there, which, they covered my heart and everything with that lead vest. And the doctor come back, he said, "You don't need a dentist. You need to leave now and go to the doctor. You've got a carotid artery. That there's a lot of plaque showing in your carotid artery." And so I did go to the doctor, and they said, "Yeah." And then he did an ultrasound. I talked about this before. He said, "But the good thing is, a lot of people have plaque in that artery, but you have good blood flow." And so I'm assuming now, what I've learned from that this plaque that I could have in all these valves or arteries to the heart, that as long as there's good blood flow, and if the Stalin drug will smooth out, from what I've been explained by my primary, is the plaque can be kind of pointy and, jaggedy and all that. And the Stalin, I know it's statin, will smooth over that plaque so that blood can go through. I've also learned that, I don't have a pen here, that a lot of the arteries are no bigger than the tip of a ballpoint pen. That's what we're talking about. I don't know if some of them are bigger or not, but I'd imagine they were like big hoses. But no, not the case. Not all of them anyway. So if there's plaque here, then there could be plaque here, and then that number 1,575,000 that I got, it's got me more concerned about my eye. I still have another good one. And the skin, they've always been basal cell carcinoma, and I don't even think about anything being something that's life-threatening, but it could. It absolutely could. But from offshore fishing and boating and sun worshiping and tanning beds and all these things that I did when I was younger that were stupid and not proper sun protection. Even now, I don't go out. Look at my arms. They're just, I bought this stuff that they gave me that you rub on twice a day for 2 weeks, she said, the dermatologist, and it's going to make me very irritated and take off all this old skin and burns. I think she said do one arm at a time. So, yeah. But what am I saying all that for? Because I'm talking about travel. And that was part of our conversation tonight was, okay, you bought this, you bought that, you bought the other, and you're not really going that much, or what are you doing? Or maybe you could do this instead of that, or switch for this. All kinds of ideas today, enough to confuse anybody, especially me. I'm easy to confuse. So, we'll see what happens. But as far as the travel goes, I'm ready to go. It's just that for whatever reason there is, and everything does happen for a reason, and I trust in the good Lord, is, I got to wait and find out what this is. Now, what if he says, the heart guy, all right, yeah, you got it. And this is what we're going to do. Well, he's going to want me to come back probably sooner than I want to go on a trip on my camper and come back and be gone for a while, several weeks, a few weeks, a month, whatever. So we're going to have to see, or he could do this, a very follow-up visit to give him a plan that nothing needs to be done right away. But with those numbers, it sounds like, something needs to be done big, soon. I don't know. But I hope nothing too big. I don't even want to mention the words, but, this bypass stuff, pacemakers and, stents is another thing. I mean, that could be probably the first go-to, right? As long as the plaque isn't too much. Anyway, I don't want to make this all about my health. Let's talk about something else. But I am feeling good. Tomorrow we're going to go shoot our guns and possibly play some golf, possibly hang out here another night, and get that Mediterranean diet, continue taking my eye drops. And Tuesday I see him again. I'm back on the medical again. That's another thing. I'm going to make a video for you guys that a 6-year-old could understand. Now, I've explained Social Security over and over as to why anyone should collect early, because no one's promised tomorrow. Plus, you have to live, to be 80 almost to ever see another dollar. Well, there's that old debate too about traditional Medicare or a disadvantage plan. Yes, I know it's called an advantage plan, but I call it a disadvantage plan because everybody else wants to call it that. So I play along. But I know people that have both, and people always say, oh, there's not one size fits all, and it depends on your circumstances and this and that. Well, I'm going to make a video, and I can just put it out there and tell you what I did. And when you say, who are you? You're not an expert. I am an expert. I'm on it. I'm on Social Security. I'm on Medicare, and I pay my bills and I buy prescriptions, and I've got ailments now, and I've got things I'm doing. And if I had one plan versus the other plan, I can tell you, what I think. In fact, I got a call from Humana, who I have, telling me, hey, your age, you need a colonoscopy. You had one, but it's time for another one. And your plan pays for that. Now, my disadvantage plan is ringing me up, telling me, come on in. That's not a cheap procedure. We want to give it to you because they don't want you to get something worse that they might have to pay for. So preventative things, Medicare and disadvantage plans are very proactive on, giving you free gym memberships, doing all these things so that they don't have to shell out big time hospital bills. They want us to stay healthy. And I think that a lot more people are becoming more aware of health and how we eat in the coming years with the Trump presidency with RFK and bringing in a lot more stuff. And with AI, have you been playing with that yet? You can get this Google Gemini, and you simply just ask it anything on your phone or your Android or iPhone, and it just starts talking. I mean, literally anything. Try it out. So the information that remember when we were young in the 70s, we didn't get much information. We only knew what we knew. We didn't know we had a message that somebody wanted to talk to us till we got home and saw our answer machine, light blinking. We had no way to contact each other out in the streets. Funny, isn't it? Well, AI is going to bring a lot of technical information beyond what Siri and Google's been able to tell you. Our minds are able to understand anything, but we need the information. And for years, information was coming slow. Now we're getting it just dumped on us. And with the learning curve that we've all gone through in this time and age, 2025, with smart TVs, smartphones, tablets, computers, TVs and refrigerators, ovens and all kinds of things, smart homes. Everything is techie. So most people, no matter what your age, understands technology. And it's going to change the world. It really is. And if they do use this to help cure diseases and cancers and that thing and help mankind, that's going to be great. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what Big Farm thinks about it, but they like everybody being on pills and things like that. But I'm going on a tangent. Let's go ahead and end this one. I'm going to get back in the theater room over there, enjoy the rest of my night. I only have, what time is it? 9:22. I've only got about 4 or 5 more hours before I got to go to bed. And we'll get up tomorrow, have some coffee, talk about something, I'm sure. I appreciate everybody in the community, I really do, for watching. If you're new to this channel, would you please consider subscribing? It's an eclectic channel. We talk about everything. We go places, we do things, and it's a great community out there that'll welcome you aboard. And if you don't mind, if you think about it, I have some links in the description of all my videos that you can click on if you'd like to help support this channel. So until the next video, crush it!